Hey Chase, my name is Dallin Broomfield and I'm the owner here at Iron Chest Pest Control Marketing. This video here is the custom website screencast that you requested through your email. I did read through your email and noticed that you're wanting to work with somebody local. Just wanted to say that we are very personal here and would love to come out to Salt Lake City and meet you. But in this video, I'm going to go over some tips and tricks on how you can improve your online presence and just overall generate more traffic, leads, and sales through your website. And if you could, please leave me some feedback on this video on what you thought. But without further ado, the three things that we're going to dive into today is content, citations, and backlinks. So content is king. You want to have a lot of content across your website, and there's a few reasons why. One, it's going to let Google know that you are the expert in your field. And then two, it's going to allow you to get in all of the high quality and relevant keywords that the Google users are searching for. So I'm going to keep this pretty simple and just stick with Salt Lake City. I know you probably service the entire Salt Lake County and Utah County. But Pest Control Salt Lake City here, it gets searched 900 times every month and has a keyword difficulty of 20. So if I wanted to get found for a keyword like Pest Control Salt Lake City, what I would do is I would come over here and I would make sure that that exact match keyword was inside my content. And as of right now, it's not in the content at all. I would put that exact match keyword right there up in my header. I would put it down here in my content a few times, and then I would even save my images as keywords. So of course the Google algorithm cannot see these images, but they can see what's behind them. So by doing this, it's just a way to manipulate the algorithm and let that algorithm know that you are doing the services that these Google users are searching for. So that is my number one tip for you guys, is to make sure that you are using the right keywords in your content. Now, service areas, I do see, like I know you do also service Midvale, and I'm sure you service Sandy and a lot of these other areas. So for that, you would want to build on back pages for those specific areas so that you can also start getting those keywords in on those pages and start pushing those kind of pages up to the top of the search engine as well. Next up, I'm going to come over here to Google and I'm going to Google Pest Control Salt Lake City. And so the first things that you're always going to see is your paid ad platforms through Google. Both of them are very effective to get into. I do highly recommend running them, especially in the hot months of the year. But for the sake of the video, we're going to stick with the SEO, local and organic. So the next one here, this is your local map pack. And in my opinion, this is the best place to be in because of the reviews. People trust reviews like their grandma. So you need to get a consistent review pattern, and you also want to be responding to those reviews. Google loves to see that you're interacting with your customers. Another good way to interact with your customers is to be making weekly Google posts and posting about your products and services. But most importantly, and my tip number two, is you need to create citations to your Google My Business profile. So citations are simply just online directories. Anywhere where your business name, address, and phone number is listed is going to create that citation for you. And the more of them you have, the more authority and rank that you're going to have in your local maps. And then the next one down is your organic traffic. This is where your website would go. And when we're talking about Google, Google is just one big popularity contest. And so the more relevant backlinks that you have linking back to your website are basically just these other websites that are raising their hand and saying, hey, this guy is trusted and authoritative and deserves to be up at the top of Google. So my tip number three is backlinks to the website. So we're going to come back over here to this tool that we use called Ahrefs. Remember, it is just a tool. It's not 100% correct all the time, but we can see you have a domain authority of 17, a UR authority of 0.5. You've got 14 referring domains going back to 19 backlinks. You're getting found for 1,800 organic keywords, and you've got roughly about 1,500 people traveling to your website every month. So let's look at some of these keywords, which a lot of them are going to be coming in on your blogs. It's just good. It's good to have good blog content and be building that traffic to your website, but it's also not a very good way to convert traffic. These types of keywords are a lot of just informational based. As you see, this is an informational keyword. The user is just looking for information or an answer to a specific question. Okay, then if we look at local keywords, the user is looking for information relevant to a specific location or nearby service. So these are the types of keywords that we want to get found for. So if we look at this, what I like to do is just narrow this down to pest control, because anybody who's looking for services, they're going to have that pest control in there. So Hybrid Pest Control, this is your brand name. Pest Control, Midvale, Utah, you guys are ranking number one for that. You've got 4 people traveling to your website. So it's just a smaller area, so it only has 10 traffic volume, right? But here's the big one. Pest Control Salt Lake City, we seen this one earlier. You only have 4 people traveling in because you are sitting on position 18. Salt Lake City Pest Control, another 100 searches there, sitting on position 16. So you have one person coming in on there. So updating that content and being more specific and intentional for that area is definitely going to help you out there more, along with building out those backlinks. Now I want to look at one of your competitors so you can kind of see what they're doing. This is the pestpro.com. These guys are sitting right there up the top of Google. And you notice how they have less traffic, but it's more intentional buyer intent traffic. The backlinks that they have is 440 compared to the 19 that you have. So right here alone, just on backlinks, this is a huge opportunity for you guys to increase your domain authority, increase your traffic just by getting more backlinks to your website. But let's look at now at some of their keywords, right? So pest control Salt Lake City, there they are. Says they're sitting on number 2. They've got 270 people traveling to their website because of how intentional they are for that keyword. If we go to their website, we can clearly see that they're laying it out there perfectly. Salt Lake City Pest Control. Let's see, what's another one? Pest Control Solutions. I'm not going to go through and find them all, but as you can see, they are very intentional about targeting for Salt Lake City Pest Control and on their homepage, and that's how they're able to get in more of that traffic. Now, if we go down to their service area, this is what I was talking about. If you were going to service or have Midvale, Sandy, South Jordan, all these other areas, you'd want to build out these location pages just like they did, so that way that you can get in, Pest Control Provo, Pest Control Orem, Pest Control Ogden, and have those keywords on your website. I hope this information was valuable to you. Again, the three things is content. You want to make sure that you're using those exact match keywords in your content, building out your location pages so that you can expand your service area and get in more buyer intent traffic to your website. 2 is the citations to your Google My Business profile. And then 3 is more backlinks to the website to build domain authority. Please give me some feedback on what you thought about this, and I hope you have a good day. Thank you.